What's going on, guys? How are you? This is Shocks and this is ShocksCapital FX YouTube channel. Welcome along. And guys, if you are new to this channel, click the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and if you're not sure if you have to do that, let's wait a bit. Maybe after the end of this video I can be able to convince you. So today we are talking about a strategy that will not fail you with risk management and psychology, of course. So we are going to look at something that we call an ABCD strategy. It's just a name that I just made up, right? So we're going to be using that to understand what we want to do. So first of all, I would want to give you a visualization of what this looks like, right? So we have a move, right? A move from point A to point B. Then we have a move from point B to point C, then C to D. So this is what the ABCD I'm talking about looks like. So let me do it in a way that is actually kind of easier to understand, right? Let me use this one. Okay, so it's like this. You go to B, you go to C, and you go to D. So what I'm going to do here is show you guys what you need to know, so that when you go to the charts, you guys will understand what exactly you need to do to understand this. So right, so from what you are seeing here, this is, you are starting from point A to point B. This is the move that you are going to see on your charts, and B to C, this is the move that you are going to wait for on your charts, and C to D, this is the move that is going to happen whilst you are in the trade, right? So this is what we are talking about. If we come here, we can categorize this as A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. So this is what you are going to do. So what you need to do is, you guys, you are going to be waiting for an order block at this particular point, right? So an order block is going to be found in this area. So what you are going to do is, when you identify move A, B, you are going to wait for move B, C, and you are going to be among the guys who are going to be making money in CD. So what you are going to be doing here is, you are going to identify an order block here, and you are going to wait for price to retest that order block, and you go to the lower time frame and try to make sense out of whatever you would have drawn on your trading view, right? So what you are going to be doing here is, you are going to be going to the lower time frame and getting an entry, and I'm going to be explaining again what you guys need to understand to trade on the lower time frame. So this is what you are seeing here, guys. If you have to draw the ABCD pattern that I was showing you before, you clearly see that this is the pattern that I was talking about, right? So we have A, B, C, D. So what you are going to see is, before we go to the retracement, you have what we call a break of structure, or a low or a high that is going to be taken out. So this is a high, price takes out this high, retraces back to an order block or to a demand zone. So as you can see from this chart here, we have what we call a so this is a demand zone that you see in this area, and price retested that, went up and broke this high again. When price took out this high, we had possibilities of two order blocks, but the first one is a repulsion block. Why? Because it is an order block that was formed by retesting another order block. So we have that one again, and if you mark again from what other order blocks, you can clearly see that we had this order block again. So from this order block, we can clearly see that we developed another ABCD pattern from this particular schematic, where you are having A, B, C, right, and D, denoted by by this arrow that I had put in. So this was a projection that I did send into our Telegram channel for all to see. So this happened with everyone, and everyone saw it before it happened, and it happened after again. So this is what you could have seen if you were part of our Telegram channel and make plans to join. The links are in the description down below. And if you are looking for a very good broker, and if you want to trade with me and get signals of when to enter, how to exit, and when to exit, you can register your account with Mugen Markets. The links are in the description down below. Register your account today and be sure to benefit from a bunch of signals that I will be sending to all those who are trading with me. Register, fund, and you don't pay me anything. We're just trading together. So you register with the links in the description down below and trade with the best broker, which is Mugen Markets. So what you do is very simple. You just go to their website, which is this one. You click register and you fill in your name, your last name, your email address. You're going to receive an email address with instructions. You are going to put your ID. You're going to put your proof of residence, and you are going to fund with Bitcoin. You're going to fund with USDT, whatever crypto you like, and you are going to be trading with me. I'll be calling these trades as they come so that you guys can clearly make money and trade with Shocks. So this is what we are doing, and we are going and be looking at another example, which is Euro JPY. Sorry, it's Euro GBP. Euro GBP, right? So this is another pair that we did send a projection in our Telegram channel. So if you were part of the team, you would have seen this. And if you are part of the Telegram channel, I love you. We have this one. We have this order block that we marked in this area, right? Of this order block that is marked here. So let me just show it to you by use of a rectangle. So this is the order block, and price did retest back into the order block and went down. So we are going on to the 15-minute time frame, and we are going to see what actually happened on the 15-minute time frame, so that and what you would have done to take a trade, right? Remember, if you are taking trades, you have to be in sync with what? With the London Open. This is a London pair, and you have to take it in the London session. So this is what you could have seen from this chart, right? Number one, so I'm going to just show you everything that you should see on a chart before you enter an order block entry. So number one, we took out liquidity in this area, right? So this was Asian consolidation. Everything that you see here, this was Asian consolidation, and if you look at the time down below, you clearly see that it was Asia session. So, and price did spike up, taking out the Asian high, as you can see here, and it formed a what? A railroad track just above here. So if you are somewhat of an aggressive trader, you could have taken this trade at this particular point after the close of this one or this particular candle. This is called the Judas swing, where you take out liquidity and go back down. And if you're somewhat of conservative trader, you could have waited for price to retest this breaker that you can see in this area. You see that breaker? Price did break that breaker right here and retested that breaker. So you could have your limit entries at this particular point, and the stop loss goes above the what? Above the high, and you could have taken advantage of this whole trade. And if you are to map out this trade, you are going to clearly see that you were going to make a lot of what? A lot of reward in terms of risk to reward, right? So let's just make it map it. So we're going to use this, and this was going to be our stop loss, and this area right here was going to be our take profit. And if you look at this was a risk to reward ratio of 4, right? And if you were going to risk 1% of your account here, you're going to make 4%. And if you were trading, you could have made some money there using this simple strategy. And if you go back to some other pairs which you're looking at, let's look at something that hasn't happened yet. So let's go to the H4 right here, and what you can see from this chart here is price. We had marked this as our order block, right? As you can see here. So price is retracing back to this order block that you can see here. Why? Because we had taken out a what? We had taken out a high in this area. So this was the high that price did take out. All right, as you can clearly see, this was a high that price take out. So we are expecting price to kind of retest this order block and go up and trade higher, or we are waiting for price to come back to this particular order block and treat this as what? As liquidity. Take that liquidity, retest this order block, and continue going up. So if you are to take your trade in this particular point, you're going to be waiting for price to retest, make a breaker, retest that breaker, and up you are going. So this is what I had prepared for you guys. And if you want to trade with Shocks, register with the links down below and be sure to benefit from a host of trading signals and alerts from the channel and the WhatsApp groups. Thanks to the head. Salute. Trade what you see.